All right, in this video, I want to show you some of the settings that you can use with your Google Classroom. So to open the settings menu, you're going to go to the top bar and move your mouse across until you find the little gear. That's your settings. You want to click on that. Class details. This is where you can change the information you put in originally when you created your class. Maybe you're not happy with your name, you change the section, whatever you want to do. You can also add a class description now. That wasn't an option when you began if you want to add a little bit of information about the class. Down in general, you have the class code option. This is your class code. If you click on it, you have the option to display it larger, like you can do from the front page. You have the option to copy it if you want to put it in an email or send it somehow and don't want to type it out for fear of messing up or something like that. You can reset your class code. If you're not happy with the code you have, you can click on that and it would generate a brand new code for you with different letters and numbers. This might be helpful if you have a code that's hard to type in for students, if maybe it's got some zeros and O's that the kids might be getting mixed up. Or you can disable your class code if you don't want that to be an option for students to enter your class. Your next option, Stream, is that main page on your Google Classroom, and you have a few options. Students can post and comment, students can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. So depending on how you want to run your classroom and what you want seen, you can change this option. I'm going to have it set as students can only comment because then the only posts are coming from me, and it kind of streamlines what the students in my class are going to see. And they can comment, they can still share things, but it won't show up as one of those main items. Classwork on the stream, you can choose to show everything, show condensed notifications, or hide all notifications. I'm going to keep this as show condensed notifications because then you'll still be seeing it, but not necessarily with all the detail right at the moment. You can always click on it to expand it. And then show deleted items, only teacher can view deleted items. This is helpful if you delete things you might want back later, but I'm going to keep that off because, again, I'm just minimizing what I see on my classroom. Grading, grade calculations. So this is where you can put in information for your students about how you're going to grade them, either total points or weighted by category. And you'd be able to enter the grades this way. You can show the overall grades to students or not. You can add different categories for your grading. So kind of like a rubric almost, you'd be adding what you're grading your students on. I'm going to keep mine as no overall grade because I have no work on here I'm grading yet. If I change that, I can always change this setting later on. And then just to save my settings, I'm going to go up here, press the blue save button, and it brings me back to my class page with all my settings saved. Hope that helps explain some of the really basic settings you can use on Google Classroom.